Andile, in exactly 2 hours, 56 minutes and 31 seconds. The time will keep rolling as we count down to the transfer deadline. A lot of things happening, a lot of movement. And as I speak to you right now at home, Mamelodi Sundowns confirming that midfielder Nuno Santos has arrived from Europe to join the Brazilians. Of course, they are trying to make adjustments and replace Luca Ribeiro, who's, according to sources, gone AWOL, but he's turned out in Spain in the second division. But let me bring you your attention to this first big story around Orlando Pirates, who were trying over the weekend to push to sign Andre de Jong of Stellies FC. But I did reach out to CEO Rob Bernardi, who says no chance that this deal is happening with such limited time to find a replacement. And I want to get the opinion of a man who knows all too well about moving from one club to another.
8 teams later.
Come now, 8 teams. Let's be serious. Now, I think this is very interesting, but when you say Rob Bernardi, like, basically shut the deal down, I think it's because it's a last-minute thing. I know Stellies, we heard a couple of years ago with Icky Reyners when he wanted, Pizzo wanted him overseas. They didn't have a replacement for him, so they couldn't do it. So with De Jong, I think they haven't planned for it. They don't want to lose him if they haven't planned for his going. We saw when Reyners left, Mojela came in. When Jaden Adams left, Kiba came in. When Nduli left now, Mtiani came in. So they always want to have a ready replacement. So I don't think they'll do it in a hurry if they don't absolutely have to.
Yeah, well, we'll be watching that closely and a few other transfer movements that are going to happen. Let's stick with Orlando Pirates now, the ones who actually made inquiry for Tsepo Mashila, manifested Baroka FC following his stellar season in the lower division. But the mighty Buccaneers beat them to his signature. But following a tepid start from the former right back of Baroka, not getting a lot of game time, they've now decided to agree to a loan deal to make sure that he improves and gets better to impress coach Absalam Wadu. Let's now look at other movements concerning Siwelele FC. This is a team that's in dire straits. I mean, the chairman is talking about cutting costs and not driving, or in fact, not flying more than 600 kilometers to get to their destination, and making changes. The CEO out, the assistant coach out as well. Willem Jackson coming in. I'll tell you who's also in. Keegan Johannes on loan from Mamelodi Sundowns, and Zakele Lepasa, a wanted man all around Durban City, Skukune United, and he's finally now landed over at Siwelele FC for the remainder of the season. A free agent, by the way. He was not affected by the deadline day. He could have joined at any moment. That's the latest in South Africa. Let's switch focus a little bit, and I'm going to bring in Dr. Kumalo here. Raja Casablanca confirming that Darian Wilkin, as well as Fadlu Davids, saying their goodbyes to Simba SC in Tanzania and rejoining a club where they had much success with Joseph Zenbawa winning league and cup double, but leaving because they were not paid. I wonder if this time around, if they'll get Machankura. Doc, a good move for Fadlu Davids?
Yeah, I think it's a good move because he has been there before, and he has done well with Simba in Tanzania, runners-up for the Premier League in Tanzania, and also CAF Confederations Cup. But then the problem is that he brought in 2 South African players from Mamelodi Sundowns, De Rook and Moyema. Are they going to be in the safe hands? But now talking about him going back to Raja, I think it's good for the player, for the coaches to grow. You know, the more they get more challenge, the more we receive positive coaching staff here in South Africa. So I think it's a good move.
A good move, coaching positives, Dr. Kumalo, the legend says. But you won't be happy about this next story. I did catch up with Brendan Peterson, goalkeeper at Kaizer Chiefs, during the Carling knockout launch earlier today. And I asked him how the pending, imminent exit of coach Nazreddin Nabi has affected the team on the back of 2 successive defeats in South Africa, here in the Betway Premiership, as well as in the CAF Confederation Cup over the weekend. Here's Brendan Peterson.
I don't think it had anything to do with the result. I think the important thing for us to remember is in football, coaches come and they go. Some coaches, they stay for 2 days. Some, they stay for 10 years. So I think for us as players, I think the important thing is to remember that we have a job at hand. You know, we can't dwell too much of what's happening around us and all of that. Yes, it might have impact on the team, but I think with us, you know, the experience we have in the team, it's for us is important to realize that we have games coming thick and fast. So for us is to focus ourselves on that, you know, and what we have to do regarding that. We have a technical team, we have people leading us that's been there. So it's for me, it's important for us to stay focused and focus on what we have to focus on.
To try and focus in the middle of a storm is what they've got to now try and do, because Coach Nabi, not yet fired by Kaizer Chiefs, no formal word from the team has come out yet, but we do know that this is done. You look at the matches he's played, 35 of them. You look at his win rate, just under 40%. He has won the Nedbank Cup, saving Chiefs from a drought of 10 years and 1 day. I have to come to you, legend. Nabi gone from Chiefs.
Is he gone?
Yeah.
Gone.
He's gone from Kaizer Chiefs. I can tell you that with all certainty and surety.
Is it?
Yes.
No, unfortunately, you know, I'm too far-fetched from talking about him gone and whatsoever, because, I mean, what he did there and what is happening now, they know better than us sitting here. And I don't want to be sending out false alarming out there. But then if he's gone, then that's the nature of the game, you know, because sometimes we sign you and then we let go at the end of the contract or whatever. But
it's not the end of the contract.
I know. Looking at how the situation is at the moment, it is difficult for one to say much about the situation, because neither of the camps are coming out with the truth in terms of what might have transpired. So neither of the camp has come out to say this is the problem.
Can I tell you what's happened?
It's a hearsay, probably. That I guarantee you. That I guarantee you. Because like that niyazi. Niyathanda ukuzwa ukuthi lapha na kuthiweni bese niyaphala. So you need to get stories right, but give me a day. I'll come back with the facts.
Welcome back to the referee's corner. We're going to ladies first. Mamelodi Sundowns first touch. There's what we call a challenge or tackle that endangers the safety of an opponent, must be sanctioned as serious foul play. Let's go to it here. We'll see that Umulatelo there, she did what we call serious foul play. Matangeli at the Hanya Sofio Kalanchola Swan and the player should have been sent off. She was not sent off in this tackle. As you can see, the seriousness of this injury. You will see the stars showing there. If you look at it there, yes, that's it there. So that is serious foul play. The player should have been sent off. We see George from Angola. George did what we call striking an opponent using excessive force. Let's go for it there. You will see that he goes to Nkwinika there with some elbows there. And then blood comes out. This is what we call striking an opponent using excessive force. Correct this in by the referee to give George a red card for striking an opponent using excessive force. As you can see there, there's elbow there going straight into the face. Very, very dangerous from the Angola player. But correct this in by the referee to give a red card in this situation.
Well, look at that. You're brilliant. Thank you so much for that one there. We're going to take a break. When we come back,
First loss of the season, going down 3-1 to the high-riding Sekhukhune United.
Kieo ka tla go letla pa letla pa ke wa phamisa jolomna ba lo telele bana ba emetse mona ba hare ba balomna Eden McCarthy na roeng ka ba lo jolomna ha re bone ka boleng ka botrima ona ba la bolomna Tshepo Matsimbi ona tla la letanta Bradley Grobler Mumameri motutu wa bohlano 1 Babinanuku Sekhukhune United.
Itle bonala ho tla ba le bothata molengo ka morao wa Kaizer Chiefs ba no baneng ha o sheba dipapadi tsena tse latelang ke dipapadi tse leng hore ha di na lebelo mme le sehlopha sena sa Sekhukhune se bapala ka lebelo molengo no ka pele wa tlhaselo ke bua jalo ka Inacio Miguel
re bone bolo ka radio di Kaizer Chiefs la letsanta Flavio da Silva o sabanta ya bubedi so pensa Kaizer Chiefs o ikola jwalo ke le magalo le ka feta magalo Mameri o le ka feta ho hang o makika ipala jwalo mna wa hana ka mane refrost lamna wa etshola mna ke a re tlodile le pomra mona a ntsha bolampi bona katsi ka ra di 18 Sekhukhune bona tla we be ka hare mo Mameri Bradley Grobler we be ka hare Bradley Grobler mo setsong wa bohlano mo Mameri
Uma ngabe Isikhukhune sinqoba namhlanje sizolala lapha phezulu kwiloghi bese kulomdlalo bena 13 points uma ngabe bewunqoba bewuthola lo 3 points bazohlala lapha phezulu ngo 16 points kuzoba yilona qembu elingakadliwa ke kule season kodwa isikhathi sisesiningi kakhulu na ali ibhola lingozi nanguthaba Monare yabhakuzi nethi birthday boy egoli elihle likathaba Monare
ile futhi wenza leza kadume ngazo eshaya phakathi ngekhanda ibholo lika Marcelo Allende. But the hosts were quick to respond 7 minutes later. Man of the match, Philip Ndlondlo, forcing home a Kiara Cupido own goal. 1-1 it finished. Hlungwani City stretched their unbeaten streak to 4 matches as they left it till the last minute to beat the 10-man Golden Arrows 2-1 at the old Bitamukaba Stadium. Abafana besithende bajika izinto kwisibambe sokuqala uLuthando Ndlovu ejika amadoda washaya elihle lona igoli. Arrows were then reduced down to 10 men when goalkeeper was shown a straight red for handling the ball outside the box. Zijike lapho-ke izinto uBonkosi Dlamini watholela ukulinganisa kwesibhudubhudu eboxini. Deep in injury time, Rise and Shine still had enough time to find a winning goal as veteran attacker Boleng Marema netted the all-important goal 2-1. Babina Noku's excellent record in the season underway continued unabated this weekend when they waited until the 93rd minute to pull off yet another victory. Kuthenje sekuyoqoqwa kulo mdlalo wabo ne-Golden Arrows awaqhamuka uSean Mukhela in a cross walibeka emnatheni ngekhanda umgadli wodumo uBradley Grobler. Stellenbosch FC's poor start to the new season continued this past weekend when they went down by a goal to 0 at home at the Donny Craven Stadium to Richards Bay FC. Igoli leNatal Rich Boys kulo mdlalo lize istelezi ingalindelanga uSiyabonga Nzama awenza indaba 1-0 in favor of the visitors. Mamelodi Sundowns came back from a goal down to defeat Durban City by 3-1. uJocelyn Kamatuka edlale kamnandi nomdlali obekade kumasandawana uHashim Domingo badlala bathusa ama-Brazilians usemusha lo mdlalo kwi-corner kick, but the response was equally impressive from the Brazilians as they came back with the well-taken goal from Marcelo Allende, who combined nicely with Tashreeq Matthews. Kwisibambe sokuqala njalo iSundowns yaphinde yathola elinye igoli lokuya phambili, uMatthews eshaya i-counter-attack enzima ekhululwe kamnandi u-Ekrem Reyners. It was now time for the nation's #1 and skipper Ronwen Williams to remind us why he's one of the best on the continent as he saved Kamatuka's penalty to deny him the brace, saving the blushes of Malibongwe Khoza. Moving on, the battle for the Golden Bridge this season is also heating up in the early stages as Rainers once again managed to find the back of the net. What a quality assist from the Under-20 World Cup bound Hlungwani Chippa United